Hey everyone, I'm Corndog Hero, and this is a peer pressure production. And today we are talking about the Black Panther, a great character that has a wonderful movie coming out this Friday, February 16th. Okay, so Black Panther was created in 1966, July of 1966, first appearing in Fantastic Four number 52. He's created by Stan the Man Lee and Jack King Kirby. So those are the two powerhouse architects of the House of Ideas at Marvel. Um, and that's really cool. Now, what's really kind of funny about the Black Panther is he predates the creation of the Black Panther Party by just a bit, which was created in October of 1966. And with that, I found a little bit of information that briefly, to kind of disassociate himself with that growing movement, the Black Panther Party, he tried to go by the Black Leopard. That didn't keep. So, we got the Black Panther, and, the rest is kind of history. He's been a perennial Avenger for a long time and has recently been a member of the Ultimates. Uh, Amazing character, really cool. And you've got to understand there are a couple of things about the Black Panther that are unique. He's a legacy character. The mantle of the Black Panther is one that is the chieftain and the chief protector of the Black Panther tribe in Wakanda. Wakanda is a fictional nation in Africa in the Marvel Universe, and their chief number one resource is vibranium, which is a metal that has a lot of unique and interesting properties, even those that have been established in the MCU. You want to check out things like Captain America, the first Avenger. That's where vibranium is first mentioned because that's what Cap's shield, the Cap shield right behind me is made out of. It's made out of vibranium, which is super sturdy super sturdy and very hard, but also pretty light and has some interesting physical effects. Peter Parker says that thing doesn't, or Spider-Man, as Peter Parker in Civil War says, that thing doesn't obey the laws of physics at all, and he's right. That is where we were also actually introduced to T'Challa, Wakanda, and the Black Panther was in Civil War. And while, yeah, the big thing was, oh man, here's Spider-Man in the MCU, it was an amazing introduction of T'Challa, especially the very talented actor Chadwick Boseman. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So Black Panther does come out this Friday. It is being directed, or has been directed by Ryan Coogler, who is also known for being the writer director of Creed, which is kind of that offshoot spinoff from the Rocky Balboa universe of Rocky movies. He directed Michael B. Jordan and Sly Stallone in that. He's working on that sequel. He's working on writing that sequel as well. He also is the director of Fruitvale Station. While I have not seen the movie, I know the incident which that is based on. So some heavy stuff, but it's supposed to be very good. So our lead actor is Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. There is that amazing scene in Civil War where Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, has just been activated and he is just tearing through the guards, and he has just neutralized Tony Stark, and he has just defeated the Black Widow and Sharon Carter, Agent 13, and it's like, whoa, can anything stop him? And in comes T'Challa. He is the Black Panther, but he's not in his vibranium suit anymore, and he's going to go mano a mano with a super soldier who's on par with Captain America. I mean, we're definitely talking about super soldier serum juicing here. He is absolutely strong, and there is no fear out of T'Challa, who recently, in the context of that movie, has just lost his father, and he believes that Bucky Barnes is the murderer. Just an amazing presence. It's just gravitas. So they have cast it perfectly. Something Marvel movies do very well. Joining Chadwick Boseman as the main antagonist will be Michael B. Jordan, who has worked with the director Ryan Coogler before, as I mentioned, and he is going to be playing Eric Kilgrave. And I don't want to speculate too much about what they're going to do with Eric Kilgrave because that would kind of cross into spoilers for people who are looking forward to the movie. But just expect some great things from him. We get Andy Serkis again. Andy Serkis, we met as the character Ulysses Claw in Age of Ultron. He was the guy, the weapons dealer, who was dealing in stolen Wakandan vibranium that Ultron used and weaponized to try to destroy all life on Earth. We also get some other great actors. We get Denai Guerrera. I may have butchered that name, and I'm going to butcher the character's name. Okoye. This is the actress. I didn't know who this was until I was looking at her IMDb because I just didn't know the name. But this is Michonne. This is the slayer of zombies from The Walking Dead. This is the perennial badass. This is Michonne. I was super excited when I learned that Michonne's going to be in this movie, or the actress who plays Michonne will be in this movie. So that's really cool. As I did some more research on this cast, I found another actress named Lupita Nyong'o. And I'll probably, again, mess up that name. However, she's going to play a character called Nakia. Now, I looked up the character. We'll all learn about the character together come Friday. But this actress has an interesting background. She is also the actress behind Maz Kanata from The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. So some interesting stuff. And there are many fine actors coming to this. We've got some veteran powerhouses like Forrest Whitaker, Angela Bassett, and Martin Freeman joining us, just to name a few more. And that's what's really cool about what's going on here. But this movie is going to be so good, but not because of the Black Panther, but because of T'Challa and Wakanda. One, Black Panther, conceptually, if you think about it, he's a guy in a cat suit. Yeah, the cat suit's bulletproof. Thank God for that amazing vibranium. If you remember from Civil War, he was being hit by a minigun from a helicopter. He just kind of looked up at like, hey, you're just annoying me. I mean, he's absolutely bulletproof, even with those high caliber weapons. The suit must enhance him somewhat physically because he's racing after Bucky Barnes on a motorcycle, and he is outpacing cars. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going on with Wakanda and that vibranium in T'Challa with that Panther suit. However, T'Challa is interesting to me. T'Challa is going to be, if they follow the formula or his 616, Marvel Prime Universe version, he's going to be worldly educated, meaning he went to the West to be educated. Wakanda historically has isolated itself, that it had this one rare resource, vibranium, which is supposed to be a huge, like almost mountain-sized meteorite that crashed in Africa in what would become modern-day Wakanda, and that they have known of its special and unique properties for years and years and years, and that is what has allowed them to, to achieve a level of science and ability that rivals it actually outstrips most nation and kind of rivals Tony Stark. I mean, wait till you see the level of tech these guys are using. And again, the Black Panther suit was an example of that. That ship he used, that stealth ship he used to track Tony Stark's helicopter at the end of Civil War is another example of just the level of tech they're doing. And an introduction to what Wakanda is and what Wakanda is capable of is supremely important to the overall fabric of the MCU universe, because as we can tell from the Infinity War trailer, Wakanda is going to play a big role in Infinity War. Wakanda has this mix of high tech, super tech, that again rivals whatever Tony Stark can do. And this old school archaic kind of spirituality. I mean, that you have these tribal challenges, you have these different kind of totemic tribes. You have the Black Panther tribe, and you have the White Gorilla tribe, and I don't know them all, but there's a lot of lore over the last 40, going on 50 years. Actually, yeah, 50 years of lore built up for Black Panther. So they've got a lot to dig into and to craft and to weave into this movie. So I'm super excited to see what they're going to do and how they're going to set up not only for the next Avengers movie, but for the Black Panther franchise. So yeah, this Friday, guys, Black Panther. I'm going to be there with bells on, so they can hear me. Aha. That's it. Thank you. Please like or subscribe, and let me know what you think. And I'd love to hear your feedback after you see the movie. Bye now.